This is the 1st of February. Up in Strabane, had to get 2 tires on. I thought, well, scoot over to Lidl to get some donuts. Got my donuts, but she steals them all the time, so I had to put them inside the cool box. Nothing to do with melting, to do with theft. But like everything else, I went into the wee warehouse clearance room, and there's nothing in it. But today it is proper warehouse clearance. Got myself a wee 600 watt heater, so we're trying that out later. This is for my car, so I can plug it into the 1000 watt inverter. So a wee 600 watt heater, that was just to £10. You don't know what the original price is everywhere. Lots of Christmas stuff, ornaments, but I thought that you could put them in the backyard all year round there, like. I said my bedroom wonder. And what is it, 580 LED lights and all the rest. What price were they? What's the price? £5. It's a brave weight there, so get me £5 worth there. Walking poles. I'm getting older, you know what I mean? Like £5 for 2 walking poles. You can't beat that. It's £2.50 a walking pole. That is cheap there. I didn't even try it if there's any suspension in them. You know, sometimes a wee spring loaded things. Must see if they spring loaded. No, no springing. There is a spring in them. There's a wee bit of spring built into them. Fully adjustable. I'll try them out someday. We'll go up a mountain later. This was the same price it was the last time. There are quite a few of these. The problem is when you get an electric saw to cut a tree or something like that, the saw wants to move instead of the branch, and that locks it in there. And but I tell you, I wouldn't have bothered to just cut a tree, but then I looked down, it does cut pipes. It would be handy to cut copper pipe or stuff like that, nice and square. You have to have a metal blade that you're doing the pipes. Doesn't come with the batteries. When I bought the last stuff, you couldn't buy them batteries no more, but now they have brought them out. It's expensive. So the wee 12 volt is not near as good as the 20 volt tools. So if you only buy one, buy a 20 volt, but they don't have that in the 20 volt with the wee teeth. They also have the haze clippers. I'm going to go back in again later. I'm going to get this wee one walk. They have haze clippers in there for £10-12, something like that. I can't mind. But I bought a pair. You got the big ones, no price the big ones, you got the wee ones. And they're brilliant haze clippers. And I'd have bought another couple for spares, put up in the attic. So when the blades go down the other ones, you know, the batteries change over. So, where are we going to walk now, then? We're right along the riverbank. I'm not going to tape it. So I'm only up to get tyres. I hope he's fitted the right tyres, you know. You can't trust them boys sometimes. Imperial. I seen EcoSport. I always go for double A's or AB. This is a BC, so I wouldn't go any less than B for braking. But the tyres are £125 each. They're about £70. Big difference in the price. So let's just see what so the main thing is I'm going to lose miles per gallon, but we'll see. People say it makes no odds. I reckon it won't make a difference. But I'm getting a free bus pass in a couple of years' time. I'm getting older. I might give up the car, you know. I'm considering it. I want to retire at 60, but I don't have no fancy retirement. I just intend don't go to work. But we'll see what happens. Hey man, we'll get you out for a walk. So there's no point in me putting on a set of £500 tyres if I'm going to the bus in 2 years' time. Tell you what, back home now, you have to put this attachment onto this, and it's not easy to do because it doesn't lock like the picture. I wonder if there's a slot in there. See the square bit? I think it does, the slot's further in, that's where it's going wrong. It didn't seem to be going down all that fast, too easy. So it actually goes into that wee slot there. I need 2 hands. Got it in. That was difficult. It's very hard to work that out. You wouldn't work it out going by, that's just showing you how to cut. But so this wee bit that sticks out, so that lock there holds that wee pin in. I put it upside down to begin with, but I'll tell you what I'm looking at there. The blade seems very close to one side, and maybe that's meant to be that way. I'm going to take it up now. There's a tree fell down during the storm, a wee tree. So that's very rough quality there, isn't it? That's been galvanised like that. That's the way it's made. I didn't think somebody had that before me, but it's actually galvanised. That is rough quality there, boys. Trust me to get a dodgy one, like. the blade's the way to one side. You think the blade would be in the middle. Maybe that's why it's discounted. All the people bought it and took it back, said they don't want that crap. But we'll take it up now and try before it gets too dark. £20, wouldn't be worth £20. I haven't tried it yet, but wouldn't be worth £20 if you had to buy the batteries as well and charger. But I have them already. I have a big version of that saw, but that's nice and neat there, nice and small. You can carry that if you're out for a walk. Cut the odd wee tree and after a storm. There's a wee bit of wood me and Luna walk every morning. It only takes 2 minutes to walk around, and it's very small. Look at the wee snowdrops is out. The snowdrops is out. This was originally thousands acre of ground destined to be built on. And it was used for the local bonfire on the 12th of August. And the houses were never will be built. It was used then as a dumping spot. And nobody's near it now. And we have a wee path going through it, Luna, haven't we? But the problem we have is a wee tree has come down our wee path. Now this is very few people come in here, like it's only a minute takes us round it, but it's all we have, like you have to make what you have. This wee tree came down on us here. So I already cut that, the 2 bigger bits lying over there. I cut with a handsaw. But now I don't have to struggle no more. Now we've got technology. All I'm going to say is pretty heavy. It's pretty heavy. Normally a reciprocating saw, you don't need call it. If you use a normal saw, she wants to go back and forward to get on you. But the whole idea of this having the wee blades is so the saw doesn't go back and forward. It holds on to the tree trunk or whatever it is and then cuts. That's the whole idea. So if I was to cut this here now, there's no wee branch underneath, then in theory we could take that away from our path. So as I'm cutting down now, the tree's starting to close together. So there's a problem with it, because that's always going to happen. Now, in all fairness, this is probably meant for trees that's up in the air, not lying on the ground. That's Luna's new toy in my pocket. She's not supposed to have it yet, and she grabbed it. We'll do it from underneath now. See what happens. It's not going to be as easy. So it mightn't be so good for falling down trees. No, you need 2 hands now. You see, I can't use 2 hands. See all these safety crap. So, problem, it's causing me a problem. I'm going to have to raise that up. But if you do a normal tree, this is how it would work. Normal branches won't fall. And we'll do this one here, this one will fall. That's a pretty big thick one there now. So if you hold the saw steady, you know what? It is good. I tried to cut my wee hedge in the front garden. That's Luna's toy. It's not me. I'm not farting. It's Luna's toy. People think I'm farting here. So it'll definitely work on my garden for the job I need it. But not for falling down trees that's lying on the ground. Let's see this one. See that jumping? That's what's supposed to stop. Then we teeth, then we guard. It's not working here. If I was to stand us. Well, you don't know until you try. So you might as well have a normal saw that doesn't have the guide on it. It's not working for falling down trees. Oh, bugger that. Well, at least I got it away anyway. But if any trees lying across high up, I'll take them down. I'm going to be looking for trees now for the next couple of weeks. So if I put my foot under that, well, that's not going to do it. It has to be that foot under that. I need this up and that down, you see, for this to work. See, it's too tight for it, too tight. So I'll cut a wee V out of it I can't even get it out. We'll cut a wee V out of it. Can't cut a V out because of the guard, the teeth. So I would say I'm going to take this guard off now, or this teeth off, and we'll see what happens. So I would say, and I will try it now to see, but I'll cut a triangle out of that to stop it jamming. But see, the saw's going to want to do that on me. So if you're doing trees on the ground, take the wee guard off. Up in the air, use the guard. That's the main purpose of buying it. It's quite heavy to carry. When the battery's on, it's quite heavy. I must check the weight. It's heavier than it looks. You wouldn't want to go on a 2-hour walk with it. But if I never take a cut down trees or do the wee tree in my front garden, if one tree in the garden that grows too tall and it's too close to the house and invalidates me insurance, home insurance, I'll pull these couple away now. Look at the path to be open. That's not me farting, it's Luna's toy. They don't want to think I'm farting because of your toy. Proof here, look, here it is. You weren't supposed to have it. No, you grabbed it out of the car, didn't you? I bought it. That could have been for next Christmas. Oh, she's got it now. There now. More room for wee flowers to come up now. There was talk one time in the community group doing this place up, and I was against it. Like, the community group's no longer here, because the first thing you do when you do this place up is dogs in the band. And this is our wee secret garden, isn't it, Lena? We like it just the way it is.